Guys. Hey guys.
Here. Hello everyone. We're double streaming.
We're triple streaming.
Triple.
are?
Facebook,
Wow.
YouTube, and Facebook.
Welcome to the Debi show. It's Jamie, Debbie, and Zeb.
I'm going to brighten that up just a bit. You can keep going.
We are going to be showing you guys some samples of the new Cottage color potential colors
Yes.
that are going to be coming out. Zeb, can you put Deb's phone on Do Not Disturb?
Yeah.
Coming out here in the next month.
Yeah.
We've been working with the warehouse and coming up with colors, and so we wanted to show you guys some of them and ask your opinions. If you guys are on Facebook and you wouldn't mind hitting that share button, it's going to help us get the word out. But we're super excited. We've already prepped some pots. We're going to be painting pots.
It's a pot party.
It's a pot party. We're going to be painting pots. And Zeb made this wheel. So why don't you show them up close what the wheel is and all the colors.
Disclaimer first, because the last time we talked about new colors for you, a bunch of people went to their retailers and
These
were like,
are
I want
not
to order
available.
the new colors.
So
yes.
yes.
This is the test kitchen. New colors are coming. These are not the colors yet. We need your input. So don't upset the DIY paint retailers and say, hey, I want to order the new colors, because they haven't been launched yet. You're helping us pick them.
We're conceiving the colors tonight.
We wanted to bring you in on the process.
All right. I think the camera is still a little bright, so I'm going to tone it back just a hair so you guys get more true
I'm wearing
color.
a giant baggy sweatshirt. Do you have
I'm
your
going to talk
phone?
super loud because
Do you have your phone, Zeb?
yes, I do.
Because we need to pull up comments for Debbie's video,
yeah,
and
I
so we'll
can't
just
see
pull it
those
up. Yeah.
comments.
All right.
You can't?
How's that look on the camera over there? Is that dark? Too dark? Too bright?
It's nice
I
and
think
bright. I
it's
like
good.
it.
Over
good.
over there? Okay.
Oh yeah, we're good there. Sorry, you guys, if we're not quite ready. It's just a weird new location. So Zeb's going to show you pictures.
We're at my house.
They're looking a little bright on the Jamie Ray Vintage side, but on Debbie's stream, their colors are looking more correct.
Really? Because over here.
Oh no, they're good
I
now.
look dim on my side.
No, they're looking good now.
Okay, so starting here, this is what the warehouse has sent us. This one here, this is the color. The colors that we initially sent that Debbie was talking about, those were just colors that I had mixed up, that Jamie and I had gone over and looked at. And so we want like a crockery type color. So we've got this nice taupey tan. I actually color matched this exactly to crockery.
And it's right here on this lamp.
And
Yeah.
isn't that beautiful, you guys?
Like
Can you see?
the lamp is looking good.
It's
So
blurry just
pretty.
because we haven't. There we go. So this is that tan color.
It's gorgeous.
Comment if you do like it. I love the crockery just because you know that I'm obsessed with crockery, and it's just a really great base color to put underneath
And
stuff
the
to
sheen
distress
on
back
it
to.
is so pretty. Like it has the built-in top coat, and it's just this glorious, perfect, buttery sheen.
Melissa said like a sand color. Would it be cute to
Kinda.
call it sand dollar?
Oh, it is like a sand dollar. Would you guys call it that?
Yeah.
In
I
honor?
Jamie loves
In
the
honor,
ocean.
I love the ocean.
Okay.
All
I
right.
mean, she names the colors. I don't.
This is a color that the warehouse sent us, all of their own, and that one's probably going away. But you guys can weigh in if you like it.
I think it's kind of flesh colored. It's not my favorite.
Yeah. This one here, we don't have names for any of these, so you guys are gonna
No.
have to help us like weigh in
Yeah,
with names.
send
you think
in
you
name
want.
suggestions.
What's that one there?
This is like an ocean breezy type color. It's very light blue, almost like a white in certain lights.
It's like that gray.
I don't
gray
think I really
green.
love that.
This is kind of like an olivey green. This one here is we were trying to get Jamie's favorite mix of milk paint on
So
this
that one is I mixed Sweetie Jane and Pantry Door together, and that's kind of the blue green that I love.
Do you have your phone, Jamie? Because I can't see.
Oh Zeb, where's your phone?
Oh, here. Hold on, I'll get it in just a second. I'll bring it up.
Keep the juicy peach. The olive green is beautiful. You should number them, they said. That would make it easier, huh?
Yes,
yeah,
I should.
yeah.
Okay,
number.
we will do that in a minute. We
Yeah,
haven't
like
actually ever
some
done anything
chalk,
like this
maybe?
before. I'm going to pull up comments for Debbie's Facebook here in a minute. Melissa says,
I
love
have
all
them
the
right
blue.
here. Here, Debbie.
Okay.
There's comments for you.
Here's some chalk, Zeb. All
Okay.
right, let's see.
We're going to get to painting here in a little bit. We've got pots with resin appliques curing up. We did some prep, and I'm
So-
gonna be painting this lamp with a bunch of the different colors because I thought that'd be fun. We picked up this lamp for $5. Where's my phone? My phone's on the charger. I can show you what this lamp looked like before.
Carol Novak is saying succulent leaf for a color. That's very pretty, especially for that gray green. Debbie Frimmer's on here. I'm in a loud restaurant and can't hear, so I'll watch later, but those colors are good. Debbie, just so you know, these are just test kitchen colors.
She can't hear you.
Oh, right. She can't. Did you read my lips?
All right, so this
Lisa Horner says, watching you all on all three. Lisa's watching us on all three.
I went the wrong way, and I said shoot. All right, so this is what the lamp looked like before. Is it
Can't
showing
see,
up?
no.
Sorry.
There kind of showed up.
All right.
Carol says the
Let me
colors
see the
are
lamp.
perfect.
Now we don't get all 12 of these.
We get
We
3.
get to pick 3 of them.
Yeah,
We
we're
got
picking
3.
3 because we're going to dole them out in incrementals. So we want to pick 3 that are heavy hitters, and then we're going to come back at you with 3 more later down the road.
So for sure, crockery is a must. Like
I love
This one's making it.
crockery or sand dollar. What's it?
sand dollar. Sorry,
This one here is going to make it.
sand dollar. Melissa said she could see that. So okay, so that's what this looked before, and it was $5 at the it's the Humane Society thrift store that's in their animal rescue, right?
Yes,
The one it's
The
in
one next to the
Solana
donut
Beach.
shop.
Or is
No.
it in Encinitas?
Cardiff by the sea.
Cardiff by the Sea.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we got this for $5.
So these ones over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what got sent to us, like just the pure colors. And then I mixed some with some of the gray skies and some of these colors together. And we got some of these. So these are not actually colors that we were trying, but we're like, let's mix some colors and see what we get anyway. And then this color in the middle is gray skies painted on here.
So now you can
Melissa
kind of see
says number 1 for sure, and Brendan
We do
says
like number 1 a lot.
number 3.
Rashonda likes the mix.
No, Marie Oderman says number 3. And Amy says yes on sand dollar.
So some of them do look similar, but they're not because
And I
vintage
feel like
mint
the gray
is very.
kind of throws it off. Maybe we should paint the pot.
Yes.
Well, we'll do some pots so you guys can see what vintage mint and Haint Blue look like with these colors. You think that'd be good? Because Haint Blue definitely doesn't look like any of these. It's way more pastel. And vintage mint is like a bright mint color,
Yeah.
but I can see they're kind of in the same color scheme.
But vintage mint is totally different than the other greeny blues.
Yeah.
That we have.
Yeah, it's a bright mint.
I'm gonna
So we're
start.
gonna start painting. You guys,
Yeah.
we're gonna paint and get some stuff going.
All right, where's the? I
I'm
want
gonna pick this
ship.
one.
I want ship shape.
All right.
No, but we can share it. I just need a little bit.
How are we going to do the mixed combinations? That
I'll let
has?
Zeb do that. I'm just gonna
I
start
can
doing
probably
this.
get pretty close.
Do you have a
Okay.
little artist brush, Debbie?
Yes.
Because I'm gonna paint the detail on this.
I think I do. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to show this one more time, so hopefully you guys can see. And it's nighttime and artificial lighting, so
Yeah, the colors are lighter on camera than they are in real life. I promise you that they are richer. We'll have to try to go live again.
And they dry darker.
yeah. So these are dry. We'll take a good picture of them tomorrow in the daylight and send out just a post so you guys can see them too. But we're gonna
Here's your
start playing
ship
with them.
shape.
We almost didn't like go live tonight because we were worried about the coloring. But we're like, nope. We said we're gonna do it, so we gotta do it.
And
Yeah.
my store is like a refrigerator right now. So
It was chilly. It was colder inside the store than it was outside.
yeah.
Well, and the
Pretty
internet at your store is
Pathetic.
interesting.
Deb has got
And
a-
I really want to go back to
boost up
Kobe's
my
tomorrow
audio.
morning. So we have to.
Are we going back to Kobe's? now?
Yeah,
Might as well.
we need more junk.
You guys.
Is that gonna wear you out?
No, when you say we're going to Kobe's, it's like a kid knowing that they're going to Disneyland. They'll have trouble sleeping. It's so good.
We need to tape this one a little more.
I'm
That-
having trouble sleeping because Zeb and I are sleeping on a full size bed, and he is a king size man. I'm like, cuddling is real cute, but sometimes I gotta sleep. And when you're in a full size
You got a
bed,
spoon.
yeah, well, I mean that's great, but sometimes I gotta roll over. We'll like roll in unison, like synchronized swimming, and roll.
I'm old enough now that if I do any kind of spooning, my arm that I'm laying on goes to sleep in about 10 minutes, and then I can't feel my hand.
It's real cute. It sounds cute in theory.
This one is going to take a lot more glue time. It's being stubborn, so we'll do this one later, I think.
Well, Debbie had this big pile of pots, and we were talking in our chat the other day because we have a chat with a bunch of friends that have stores, and she's like, I need to get some pots for my store. I'm like, Debbie, just paint some. But it takes a lot of effort to get them painted. So
Debbie
I thought
doesn't have time to paint no pots.
I know. So I just thought if we get them done tonight, then you have all these cute pots in your shop. Debbie's shop is only open Saturday and Sunday, so we got to bring the good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Are these
So
our
we
brush
used
options?
IOD molds for the pots, and we used Debbie, you want to grab those molds on that on the freezer for me?
Yeah.
We used Cameo
And birds.
and Birdsong.
So
And Debbie poured the resin.
So these ones. You guys know what Cameo looks like. We use it all the time.
Yeah, Cameo is a frequent flyer on the Jamie.
So
Ray Bennett
Maureen is
channel.
saying we already have a pink, white, and blue and mint already. How about a yellow peach or a lilac?
So the situation is such that we have to have heavy hitters. If we hope to get dark colors added to this lineup, we have to get the most popular. And while I do really want a yellow and a lilac, they don't sell as well as the blue greens. So we're going to come up with some different shades that we don't already have, and we'll show you the difference.
Yeah.
You
guys are going to love these.
And when you tell your friends and everybody buys all the Cottage colors, then the warehouse will say, okay, we can do more.
Yeah, the warehouse is really the one that's kind of like, hey, we want to play it safe and not overextend. Let's roll this out slow. So we're going to play that and give you guys the best colors we can.
And these are not
the economy has changed, like inflation. So we have to be kind of very safe in what we do initially. But yeah, I'd say there's definitely a yellow coming.
we have a buttercreamy yellow coming.
Yeah, you have one kind of picked out already.
Yeah, we've already got one slated. And it is a great accent color, but admittedly, like nobody paints yellow as much as the blue green colors. This is so pretty.
It's the times we live in. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at you.
These
You're
colors.
doing all the deep. Oh.
Well, and the thing that's cool about the Cottage colors is this is the single step. So it has the built-in sealer. It does dry a little darker than what you're seeing painted here. But once it's done, once it's on there, you're done. It's sealed, ready to go.
And it's such a pretty, it looks like a wax finish to me. Welcome to Shabalot says, I'm making lots of pots for the spring in my store. Great sealer, especially the sunflower mold.
Nice.
Well, that is a pretty one. Well,
Maureen says, Zeb and Jamie are great friends. I'm glad they can help you out, Debbie. I love them, you guys. We had so much fun today.
We did. We ate so much good food. Like
Oh,
I
my
am
goodness.
stuffed full. Jamie's like, I don't know if I can go live because I'm super full and tired now.
we ate at Tony Jacal's, and there was the sweetest man. His name was Joe, and he just
was
lost.
feisty. Joe was feisty.
He was feisty. I won't tell you everything they talked to us about, but his wife just passed away 2 months ago. He was 93.
He's 90. He's 94.
His wife was 95. And he said, oh, I have a bench that they set aside with my name on it. And I thought he was kidding. And so we go to sit down and they sit us by him because we're apparently 900 years old because we ate dinner at 4:30. So it was the senior crowd. We were hanging out there.
Yeah.
And as sure enough, it says Pat and Joe.
Yeah.
Very important to
they
Tony
ate their-
Jacal's. We thank you. And it was their bench. And he was sitting there. And did you see when he was having a hard time? Like he was a little sad over there. I was like, but he was the sweetest guy. He was talking to us while we were waiting because we got there before they opened because they don't open until 4:30. And we were sitting there and we talked to him. He misses his wife. We told him that he would get to see her again. He says, I sure hope so. I
said, Joe, do you know where you're going? Are you going to see your wife? And he's like, I sure hope I make it. And I wanted to give him like the 4 spiritual laws right then and there.
Like,
well, and then he was like, I told her if she goes before me to just cut a little hole in the bottom of heaven and pull me up.
He was a sweetheart. But yeah, so we ate at Tony Jacal's. I had carne guisada, which is like guisada. It is
It's
like
basically
potatoes
like
and
stew.
Yeah, it's like Mexican like pot roast, and it is amazing. And they both have fajitas.
Man, this terracotta is soaking this up. It's almost dry on mine.
I know. I love the like finish from the terracotta with this paint.
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
using the sagey gray green, I think. Let's see.
You guys see that all right?
we might
be
have
showing
to
up a
heat
little
gun
bright.
this
I
later.
really had to
It's
mess
like that
around
one.
with the lighting.
Okay. So Carol is loving all the greens and blues. Carol Novak.
Yeah,
Well,
very
you
farmhouse line on the cottage colors. That's
It's a-
kind of the idea.
It's a cottage line.
Yeah.
Because of cottage.
I have this bright turquoise that I'm trying to convince Jamie of. I gave her a screenshot of it. And she used to be into this turquoise color. So I'm hoping that we can have a few.
All right, I'm
January
gonna
vintage bright
paint. Which one
ones.
did you go with? You went
know.
with the number. I think that was number 4 on the wheel. Is what Debbie's
Would
painting,
you-
and I painted number 7. Jamie's got number 7 and number 1 here that
It
she's
looks
painting.
so pale on camera, though.
I know. I think it's because I've got my screen all.
Yeah,
cranked up.
it is so much darker than this. It's like
We're gonna, like I told them, we're gonna have to take them some
Yeah.
good pictures so
We'll do
that
some
they.
staging.
if you guys hop over to Debbie's Facebook page, she's streaming from her phone, and the color is a lot more correct on her phone. In
There we
my
go. That
humble
might be
opinion.
better there.
No, it's bright.
It's still bright.
Yeah.
How is it? Yeah.
Well, it'll be what it is.
We're kind of
Sorry,
yellow
guys.
and bright on Zeb and Jamie's.
This
anymore.
is so pretty. Just you're gonna have to trust me.
I tried to cool it down a little bit, but it
We'll do
wasn't
some
enough.
reels tomorrow, maybe,
Okay.
Yeah.
and some staged
All
photos.
right, this doesn't take much paint. I poured out too much. I need.
Here, I'll do a whole pot that color.
Zeb, are you gonna mix that?
Can you give me haint
that
blue,
one?
please? I'm gonna paint.
Yes.
haint
So
blue
this
down
is a
here.
color we already have in the cottage colors, the haint blue. We played around with this. I mixed it with a couple colors.
Patience is here.
And we compared it
Patty's
side by
here.
side to make sure that we didn't have a color that was too similar to one we already have.
Zeb,
Okay,
can you
what
can
did I-
tone it down a little bit, not make it quite so bright. can't
I
you?
did. Look,
Okay, that's better.
we're a little shadowy now, but the colors are more true.
Yeah. Wait. So I'm gonna paint haint blue down here underneath this, and you're gonna realize they are definitely not the same.
Not at all.
Not even close to the same.
Yeah, this dry is more of like an actual like blue, and the haint blue is kind of true to what that's supposed to be, which is like
The
a
blue
green, blue sky kind of blue. All right, let me see here. I'm gonna use your tiny little brush, I think,
All right.
to paint one of these.
Can you guys
Oh,
see?
that's-
Can you guys see how much lighter haint blue
No, I
is
think
than
this
this?
will work.
Which is this one? The number 1?
Yes. So Jamie's painting the number 1 color now. So if you're just joining, weigh in. We're trying to pick new colors. I showed a color wheel earlier. I'll show it again here in a minute. But we have 6 colors that the warehouse sent us. And then I also blended some colors up with some of the existing colors that we already have. And we have to pick 3 of them and name them. So, weigh in. Which ones are your favorites? Which one are you going to use the most? Which one do you want the soonest? And then let us know.
What color did you paint on this? We kind of need to paint underneath it because
Yeah.
you can see the terracotta. I just
This-
don't want to forget because I don't know the colors well enough.
Which one did you use? Oh, that was
that was
the number.
4.
No, that's number 2 on our wheel.
Paint blue is a lot lighter, Melissa. Donna Stark says that color Jamie is using is gorgeous. Melissa Paget says, I think you all could take a tiny risk and do a violet. I mean, I love violet, and I think like in the future we can definitely.
We actually do have a very deep purple on slated for our dark colors.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of really rich colors. So if these do well, the other thing too is these are the same base. So that's why we're doing these colors. But the darker colors take a different color base.
Yeah. So when you do a paint line, you have a dark base and a pastel base, and it's an investment. So we're going with the colors that will work in a pastel base for now, but we're hoping that these colors will be good sellers, and then we can add some dark base colors.
So tell your friends, cottage
Yeah.
color for the win.
Because you got to invest in like a substantial amount of base.
I'm all about the base.
It's all about the
base. No
business.
treble.
Yeah.
It was a horrible rendition of that song. I can't sing. I can do a lot of things, but carrying a tune just.
Ellie
No.
can sing.
Odelia can sing. Zeb can sing. Did you know
No.
Yeah,
that?
Zeb can sing.
Lies.
I've heard you
Yes.
sing next to you in church. I've sat next to you.
Yeah, but you've also sat next to me, so you know I'm telling the truth.
And me. I can't sing. My dad, he wears cochlear implants and he loves to sing in church.
Oh,
And it's
it's good.
he
good?
can't hear himself when he sings. But you know what? Every Sunday I sit next to him and he sings his heart out, and it is so bad that it's makes me cry. Like makes me cry tears of joy because my dad is singing his heart out to Jesus and it's completely off tune. And he makes me sound good, and I'm
Your
not a
dad's
good
awesome.
Yeah, I just love it.
So Zeb told me, he's like, the Lord said to make a joyful noise. He never said it had to be pretty.
Right.
I was like, well, thank goodness, because it almost looks white on camera, the Haint Blue. We'll get some better shots, and we'll try to go live maybe tomorrow.
It was overcast all afternoon by the time we got to messing with these, and
Look how good this color looks on the terracotta pot. It doesn't have
It-
that flesh tone
It
anymore.
is pretty on that pot.
It's
but
very
wait,
pretty.
let's wait till it dries
Oh, right.
and see what it does.
So this is another option of a neutral.
Like pink.
That
creamy.
is number 5, color number 5. Debbie painted on here.
It's very nice.
All right. You,
If I was going
need
to do
mix
that
some?
color, I'd want it to make, oh, that's not quite dry there. I thought it was dry. I would want to make it more like rosy. Hold on, let me pull that paint off. I thought this was all the
So
way dry.
Desiree says, I ordered a whole set of cottage colors. It's going to be my focus to use each one on furniture in upcoming videos.
Nice.
I'm
you.
a bit behind the curve, but that's how I roll. That's awesome, Desiree.
There,
Did you guys meet Desiree when she came to video boot camp? She's lovely.
There's only one timeline, and that belongs to God. So you don't. Nobody's behind the curve. You're right where you're supposed to be.
Amy says number 1 looks like sea glass.
Oh yeah.
So,
Mhm.
So
Kim,
number 1 is like sorry.
you're slacking in
I
our
feel like
comments.
it's totally different than.
Sorry, I'm painting. What was I going to say?
It may look like sea glass on camera, but it's a completely different shade, I think. I think
Yeah.
it's kind of
It's
like
dusty.
a beachy French blue,
Yeah.
but like when you add a little, we're debating on that color because it's really pretty, of adding a little gray into it, and then it's really like
it deepens it up a
yeah.
little bit and almost gives it like a when skeleton key is first waxed, that's what it looks like.
so.
It's
Everyone's
like-
loving number 5,
The color that Debbie is using is beautiful. Call it cottontail.
cottontail. That's nice.
Oh, you're also losing your mold.
Oh no, it's
no.
slipping.
Oh no. Oh.
The
Oh,
E6000. This is why we use the Gorilla construction adhesive.
Hey, but it's better than Eileen's tacky glue.
Oh, no. Oh, that's
Debbie loves Eileen's
Eileen's
tacky glue.
is amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing if you got 24 hours to let it dry.
All right.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You guys, I've just been abused.
here. I'll go fix that.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, what other color can we use here?
Jamie's already unplugged us twice tonight. It's okay.
The vintage mint. You want to use that so that way people can see it?
I want to try mixing the gray with the number 5 that everybody loves. I
Okay.
really love that mix. Maybe Zeb can mix it up for me.
So I did mix them together, and I got number 7 is what 5 and 6 are together.
I'm going very slow, and it's taking me a while to get this done. I lost the video. Distress, darling. If you
We're back.
we are back. So if you still can't see us, hop out and hop back in. Sorry about that. It was
Jamie
me.
accidentally bumped the mouse, which it
normal.
can be touchy.
It's pretty normal for me to touch the mouse, right? I've done it before.
And stop the screen.
Well, it was not me actually. It was the lamp.
So Zeb, what was the ratio?
So just a little bit. I got one mixed up right here.
Oh, you do?
that I'm painting. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then
This
I don't
is going to be pretty close to number 12, maybe 11, depending on how much I got in here, because I was using a bigger pot earlier. So
Okay.
I tried to just eyeball it. Good thing that the warehouse can color match, and we'll just send them a swatch of it.
Yes.
You might have to lose your clock. We might have to just send them that whole
That's fine.
color wheel.
I will. Yeah, that's fine. That took a lot of work. Okay.
Which one are you wanting? I can mix you up more colors.
Let's see. Did we do number 10 yet? What is that?
Number 10 is vintage mint mixed with number 1.
Oh, yeah. I like that. I like that idea, but the microphone's on vintage mint.
Oh, you just
just
move it.
pick
I
it
just
up?
keep it pointed at you.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
So you're going to post a better photo? Yeah, we'll post it tomorrow during
so
the
Deborah
day.
Rossi wants to see the color wheel again.
All right.
Debbie can show it.
All right, you guys. Here it is.
Oh, it's not focusing on mine. Mine's finicky. It loves faces way too much. So
I love Debbie's
This is going to
phone.
look a little darker.
And also, like, the gray around it kind of makes the colors have a different hue. So when you see them in the daylight or when you see our pictures tomorrow,
I can
like
do them
them
on
all, but I like number 1, 4, and 7, I think.
Where's number
12, Dion
2?
on here. Hey, Dion.
Hey, Dion. Where's
Hey,
number
Dion,
2?
Happy birthday,
That's
Dion.
Is it your birthday?
It was
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Lourdes says any of these colors would look beautiful on your cabinets. I'm surprised you have never painted them. Funny you should mention that. So I think I'm going to be starting a series on decorating my home. I rent here. So, you know, when you're a renter, you have to ask permission
You give me number 4.
before you do things like that. And I did talk to my
Oh,
landlord, and he
Number
is open
Does
to
this
the
match
idea
though?
of me painting the cabinets. I will have to
This
run
is the same. Oh.
my ideas by him because, you know, if I like say this were my home and I owned it, the color combinations would be
That's not wrong.
what would they? How would you describe it? They would be bold.
Yes, definitely bold.
But you have to keep in mind that if I might leave here someday, and somebody else may not want my bold color choice.
Well, what did we do your corbels in? Do you remember? Was that Bohemian Blue? Because it's looking brighter than Bohemian
No, it's
Blue.
Bohemian Blue with dark wax. Or was it
No, I think it was mermaid tail with
Mermaid
dark
tail?
wax.
Yeah.
Mermaid tail with dark wax. So
I would love to do, you know how they paint the lowers one color and the uppers another?
Mhm.
I would love to do something like that, something beachy, like a minty green.
yeah,
And maybe this color here would be really cool.
So this is number 3 on that wheel, and that I'm painting right now on this little top, and it is so good. This is the one that I kind of made to look like Sweetie Jane and Pantry Door mixed. And I have to say,
Emily
this
Roth
one and
from
that one are gonna be
Weathered
so
Hearts is
popular.
watching, and she is saying, I love seeing peeks of your home, Debbie. You follow Emily? Emily has a wonderful channel.
what is her channel called?
Weathered Hearts.
I'll have to look it up.
She's lovely.
She's lovely.
Paints beautiful things. Happy belated birthday, Dion, says Brendan. Okay, so you were
you
gonna
need me
mix.
to do some mint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call it Sweet Cheeks, not the peachy colored one. That would be
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
All right,
Cute.
so-
I love the color name ideas.
Got some mint, and then where is that other one? This is color number 10 on the wheel is vintage mint, and a new color that we haven't picked yet, color number 1, mixed together. I need something to mix that with. That's not. I'll just wash this.
You want
Real
the back of my brush?
No, I got this little tiny brush. I'll just wash it real quick.
You know, the IOD plastic sticks are really good for mixing.
Your water is so hot, it's burning me.
I know, it's super hot. You got to be really careful.
I was just talking about that when I was washing brushes earlier.
It's danger.
Yeah, this one's good. I'm going to paint a few pots in this color. And what we can do is we can show you all the pots next to each other so you guys can see
Yeah.
what vintage mint, haint blue. Like we need to paint a pot in haint blue and vintage mint too. The ones,
Oh, yes,
the colors
yes.
are already out. So
Okay,
people
I'll
can see.
paint.
But I'm telling you right now, I'm calling it, Debbie. This
I'll just do vintage.
this
mix.
color here, number 3 on the wheel, gonna be the best seller. If I'm thinking, like I'm personally.
So is that a
leaning-
mix of something, or is
yeah,
that
it's
one
Pantry Door and Sweetie Jane mixed of the milk paint
Oh.
colors that I like, and it's
So-
kind of apothecary themed. But I'm thinking that number 3.
Yeah,
It's a little
kind of like
deeper.
a duck egg apothecary, isn't
Yeah.
it?
with
a
a
little
hint with a hint of sage.
So I think this
Okay.
color here and this color here, I think they're going to be the most popular. But I think that these are heavy hitters, which is what we're
I
going
love
for.
the lamp altogether. I just love that whole lamp right now.
The whole
That's
situation.
beautiful.
Debbie almost didn't want to buy this lamp, and I'm like, it's
Rejoice.
'Cause it was
$5.
really ugly.
So I made her
At
buy
the
it.
store.
It's going to be available at DIYagogo.com for $139.95.
And
we'll
Jamie's
get it
gonna
listed.
sign it, you guys.
I will sign
Could I
it.
ship that?
Yep, we
Is
can
that a
ship it.
shippable item?
Yeah, it's shippable. So when you ship it, I'm sure you know this, but just take this harp off. That's going to make it a lot shorter. And then ship this in a box and then put it in another box inside of it.
Okay. All right.
And if you live outside of the 48 contiguous states,
it looks very French.
additional charges may apply. Let's see if I can get this in here.
We shipped to Puerto Rico the other day.
I
Well,
wish
that's awesome.
I wish
But
I
it was
had this
like
at home.
part of the
This one's
U.S.
a good
Puerto
one.
Rico.
Oh yeah, they're considered a territory, I believe.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, they voted to see if they wanted to be a state, and they said no.
They said no gracias. It's Puerto
No,
Rico.
gracias.
Pixie Designs picked 1, 3, and 6. Winner, winner. She called it. She liked it too. That's what I'm leaning
Melissa
towards.
said she bought a lamp that my sister decorated and loved it. So for all of you who have been saying you miss my sister Danielle, I've got a happy, happy surprise for you. Tonight, possibly, or tomorrow morning, we have a new video with my sister in it.
Oh, fun!
Because my sister just bought a little beach cottage. My dad and my sister bought beach cottages, and she moved out of a big house, and I am going to help her decorate her cottage with thrift store finds. We've already started. We already filmed the first episode, and those episodes are going to go up in between my furniture videos. And we have the first episode coming for you possibly tonight, early tomorrow morning. And all I have to do is a quick voiceover, add some music, but it's all ready to go. So if you want to see my sister, she's in it. I know a lot of you have missed her.
I love
And
Danielle.
here's the funny thing. Like when Danielle agreed to do the series because she wants me to decorate her house, I'm like, Danielle, you're going to have to actually do the painting. So she
Oh.
is doing the DIY.
We
come
all
in with
know
the-
how much she loves
I
the
know.
painting.
So I come in with the paint and the colors and the glue, and I tell her what to do, and then I come back and check in on her later.
Oh, that's going to
And
be
she-
fun.
Oh yeah, it's totally.
It's going to be like a real reality show.
yeah,
I love it.
but she wants her house all done up, so
Cutesy.
she's willing, even though she doesn't like crafting. We did window treatments.
One of the things I'm noticing about this combo, I painted everything with 2 coats of number 6, which we're thinking of calling Sand Dollar.
love
And
Sand
it's
Dollar.
really making all these other colors
Look beautiful.
beautiful, and so much like one coat is really covering well.
Yes.
So it might work well as a great base coat if you want to do something like this, because then you only just come in with the one coat and done.
Your color combo here reminds
Danielle's
me
watching, you
Hey,
guys.
what's
She's
up,
all,
Danielle?
I'm listening! 3 exclamation points. Well, Danielle, you're committed now.
of.
Grace says, hi to my 3 favorite YouTube influencers. Cheers. Very talented 3 of you. Looks felicito. What does that word mean?
Beautiful.
Los felicito.
Look, what?
Let me see. I mean, I could be reading it wrong.
Los felicito. Isn't felici? It's like felicidades is like
Happy.
Happy.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
happies.
look, the happy. Yeah. I should know more Spanish than that. Although you should know more Spanish than me because you're actually Mexican.
And Melissa says, Danielle, you did a stellar job on her lamp. And Rustic Rehab says, happy birthday, Dion. I love the paint talk with Kimberly Ryder. I haven't watched that one yet. My Wisconsin
Can I have
neighbor.
number 6? Do you know where that color is?
Yeah.
So
Brendan can't wait for the new video. Danielle's like, I'm here. You're talking about me.
This is number 6.
So after this, Danielle is going to
No.
be painting her bedroom armoire in one of the episodes. Miss Nanadell says, hi, guys. Love to see you guys together from Yuma, Arizona.
Oh, I was born in Yuma.
And Brendan says, I'm surprised you're not using your new paint brushes tonight.
Don't be shocked.
Yeah. The paintbrushes should be, I heard that they were in port today.
Right.
Hopefully they are, and they're on their way to San Diego.
We got all the fingers crossed.
And my
Yes.
toes.
How many colors are you picking this week? We are picking 3.
3 colors.
But we have 12 potential because we want these 3 to be amazing, because the faster they sell, the sooner we can pick more.
And some of these 12 that we've got on here, if they don't get picked this round, we might bring them next round because they're good.
Yeah. Vicky says, I don't think you could go wrong with whatever you choose. I'm looking forward to blues or mossy versus the lighter that are so similar to Farm Fresh and Apothecary. Okay.
So
Good
the more
point.
sagey color.
Yeah. I really, really love number 11.
I think that's the that's like
And
a
that's
like a
combo.
combo between
Yeah.
12 and 11.
I love one.
So this is one,
Yeah. That's
And then
good.
this
But 11
is-
is super good.
the combo, and this is the vintage mint. I don't think I quite got it right, but it's going to come close. It might be closer to number 9. I'm going to do a gray skies just for contrast here.
Rustic Rehab says she's one of our retailers. When do you guess these will be generally available for us retailers chomping at the bit? So I'm guessing
We just got to pick them.
that we will narrow it down before you guys get back on the plane.
Yep.
And then I will make a beeline to the warehouse and say, these are the 3. And then from there, like a month at the
Okay.
most, I think.
They're pretty
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
And it's only 3 colors, so it actually should.
Yeah.
They
Not
should be
take
to you
too
pretty
long.
quick, Jen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just touching up a few spots.
And then we'll have 8 colors in the line, and if that's starting to feel like a whole paint
It
line.
looks like we're really in the paint business here.
Yeah.
Cottage colors going next level.
Next level. Level it up.
Jamie is furiously painting this one.
It's so fun. Sorry, I'm missing
Someone asked a question earlier that was off topic, but I wanted to
Mary
answer
Miller.
it. It was about a cutting board, and they think they have grease spots on an old cutting board that they got. Really, the only way you're going to get those out is probably to sand that, and then you need to use like a good degreasing soap and scrub and scrub and scrub and see how far down in the wood it is. But sanding is going to be your first line of defense, and then scrub it, and then you can also seal it up. If you're trying to paint it, you might just have to seal it with a salvation solution. I would just do clear salvation solution if you're trying to paint it. But if you want it to be like wood cutting board, get that sander out.
All right, can you show them this up close? And you can. So this is number 3,
Okay.
and then the color. This is number 1, and then the super light blue color is Hate Blue. So it's going to show you how much deeper
Have
these
we
new
painted
colors
about-
are. They're more medium tone. Whoa.
There's lots of stuff on the floor.
These are more medium tones, so you can see how much deeper they are than Hate Blue. Hate Blue is the lightest shade on the lamp.
This is Paint Blue, yeah?
Yeah.
Should I paint
Okay,
it
so
hot?
Haint Blue is like down below here. This is Haint Blue.
And then number 3
This is
is
number 3 on the color wheel. Number 1 on the color wheel, and this is number 6 on the color wheel.
So my goal for this release, since we're not coming out with dark colors, is to come out with medium tones. So the first, other than Gray Skies and Vintage Mint, the other 3 colors we came out with Cottage Color were very pastel. These colors we're going to come out in this release are going to be medium tones. And if they do well, then we can come out with a dark base color. And that's where we get the really dark, rich tones from. That's the plan, at least.
We want to get a good black, some really
I don't
deep
think
blues.
Jamie and Zeb are reading the comments. We are. I just can't always read
We're also
and paint.
So Mary Miller loves number 1. Vicky Zach is 1 and 6 for me for the win. What's 1? Oh yeah, 1 is good.
No dark
And
colors.
6 is
Cheryl must
also
have-
really good.
Are you just tuning in, Cheryl? Yeah, we're not coming out. We're coming out with medium tones. Then we'll have dark tones after this because we're using lighter
Pastel
base. And so we don't have access to the dark colors yet.
Oops, kick the camera. Sorry, guys.
You guys got to help us unlock the dark colors by loving.
All right, can you guys see the numbers
light
on there? They're kind of faint. So 1, it goes around like a clock. So
It's up to 1
we
gray.
could do 12 o'clock if you want.
So this is
Is that great?
But
Yeah.
So 1 through 12 here, and it goes clockwise on that.
Here in PA, beige is the color. So if going global, think other areas of the US. Can't wait for the dark ones. Yes, rainy day. The dark ones are coming, but first we gotta do some medium ones.
The darkest
I never
color we
thought the
have-
day when Debbie would be pushing the pastels. Woo woo!
The darkest one we have, this is
Can you pass me
gray
vintage mint?
skies, and that's the darkest gray we currently have.
Now, you can take that gray skies with any of these colors and mix that in and get a moodier color.
Yeah,
Yes,
so these
we've been
two are
doing that.
number 1 mixed with gray skies.
And you guys want to know my little cheat hack is I take just a tiny bit of the DIY paint and mix it
Oh,
in with a
yes.
cottage color,
You
and
can
you
do
can
that.
totally make dark colors. And if you don't put too much, you still have all the benefits of the cottage color line, the self-leveling, the built-in sealer, all those things. But then you get the deeper colors. I did that the other day on their dresser.
The clay-based paint is so heavily saturated that you can just mix a tiny bit in and not really compromise.
Yeah, it just mixes right in. So I'm
Yeah.
painting this vintage mint so you guys can see the difference because people were saying they were so close, but I promise you that paint blue and vintage mint are not the same as these new colors.
So it looks like we're all over the map, but consistently people are like number 1.
Which is what that.
This
that orangey
is
blue?
that's the that's
Yeah.
the
I
original
feel like
mix.
if they could
Yeah.
see number 3 and the true color it is, they would also love that. So we'll
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
It's
be
kind of
putting it
like an olivey, sagey green. It's a little smoky. It's good.
Yeah.
Did we paint all the jars that
It's
are
got
ready?
all the goodness of
there's one
number
right there and
1,
one right
but
there.
like a
gonna
smoky
paint
undertone.
this. I'm gonna paint this one here.
Oh,
in.
maybe
I bought that for $1 today.
I would paint that with the number 1 mixed with the gray because that number 12. Yeah, do like the 12 on that.
Okay.
'Cause that's just beautiful.
Let me see if I can mix enough of it up.
These pots are gonna look so cute in your shop.
I know it. This brush is fairly clean too.
Okay, yeah, let me try
Fairly
that one out.
clean.
It's mostly clean.
It's mostly clean. So this is the, oh gosh,
So Michelle,
this is the vintage mint.
Michelle Felix says 1 for sure, and I think 3, and then I'm not sure.
The good news is when you guys see these IRL, you're going to be like, holy moly, they're amazing. I thought they were
Yeah.
okay the first time, but when you see
no,
them in
they're like 10
daylight,
times better.
it's so
Yeah.
good. So good.
Did we all go to Kobe's today? Jamie, did we go to Kobe's?
Oh, we sure went to Kobe's. You guys, if you go to Jamie Ray Vintage on Facebook or YouTube, I uploaded a video.
Yes,
Like we
of
went
our
this
Kobe's
morning.
finds. Go to Jamie's channel because Kobe's was off the chain.
It was good.
Yeah.
The
Can I say
Bronco
off
was
the chain?
full.
Yes, you can say off
Yeah.
the chain.
The Bronco was full. We went this morning. We got back. I edited the video on my phone and uploaded it this afternoon. So in real time, we've got an edited video of all 3 of us at
Yes.
Kobe's this morning. So
Yeah. Ellie
definitely
was
check
there
that out.
too. We got some good deals.
Yeah.
And we packed that Bronco.
There was no extra room.
No, nope, no room.
Jamie was holding stuff. Debbie was holding stuff. There was like stuff up around Debbie's face,
Mhm.
poking over the top of
On
the
my
seat.
lap.
Yeah, it was good.
And Miss Nina Dell says, I can't wait to see how you paint your bed, Debbie. I am going to repaint my headboard. Me too. I'm excited about that. Love number 3 says Arlene Robinson.
Distressed Darlin said she just watched that video I put up. If anybody's close to San Diego, we will be. I'm not sure if we'll be there the entire time that Debbie's shop is open tomorrow, but we will be there.
Yeah,
So
we're going back because it's addicting.
We're going to go to Kobe's and we're going to be at Debbie's shop. So what color is this? Is this the?
I think
That's the
number-
mix
That's
with
the
the
mix.
with the gray.
That
I'm
is
trying
so
to get
good.
close to it again, but
Don't
I think
go breaking my heart, Jamie.
I know we're going to have to heat gun that though later because it's It's not.
Couldn't we just
Go
shove
breaking my
some-
heart.
It's,
The heart's popping off.
don't go breaking my heart.
All right, I think I got close on this, and we're gonna put it on some wood and see what it looks
color
like.
do you want me to paint this one?
Sonia says, yeah, the lighting is throwing me off. I keep changing my mind about my favorites. You know, it's not natural light. So you gotta like tomorrow. you
Hopefully
gotta stay tuned.
the clouds part and we have some good lighting, because today it was really overcast. It was dark overcast, like raining hard, so we
Oh, I
couldn't
know.
really
We've had
get.
so much. And Diane Roof
a good
says
pick.
9. Did I mention number 9? Which one is 9?
9 is a mix.
9 is the vintage mint mixed with number 1.
Oh, see, number 1, I feel like
It's the basis for all the goodness.
It's, number 1 is bringing all the goodness. Like you can mix it with so many things, and it's very duck egg ish with a little bit of
Smoky.
yeah.
It's like a gray, which is like a gray undertone.
I'm getting one coat coverage on this raw wood. I'm loving
Yeah,
that.
I love cottage color when you paint it on porous stuff has amazing like.
It really
Coverage.
does. It's very, very cool.
And then I also realize now, like with that lamp, with this tan sand dollar color, everything covered amazing over the top of it. So it'll
Yeah.
be a great base coat.
Where did the lamp go? Oh, it's back there.
You-
That's so pretty. It's so Marie Antoinette, don't you think?
Well, I was going to say earlier, it looks a lot like everything that's painted at Disney, all ornate, like that color
Yeah,
combo
like-
looks.
kind of
Beauty
in-
and the Beast.
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
the Mary Poppins area.
yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Very English. It's actually very English colors in my humble opinion.
Vicky Zek says, okay, cell number 1 is the mixer and just add a shot of others.
Yeah, see, that's
When-
what I'm thinking. Like, if we go with the darker blue, just number 1 straight up, and then you guys can add whatever of the other colors you want. Like, you can add the gray skies to it if you want to.
Gwen says, I feel like I'm cheating on Jamie watching this live feed from Debi's, but the colors are great.
Yeah, the colors are
Debbie's-
better in Debbie's.
You've sold me on all the new colors already, says Marie Oderman. Can't wait for these chosen to come out. Mary Miller, I'm so happy I caught you all. Makes me happy. Mary, we love you. Mary came to my shop when Dion came to teach a workshop, and she's just lovely. Lovely, lovely. She recently had to move from San Diego. She
Oh.
misses it.
I would
I-
miss it too.
I would miss it
You
too.
wouldn't be missing it right now. It's just raining. It feels like we live in Seattle.
It was
right now.
almost as warm at our house in Utah, and we had snow the night we flew in. We had snow, like a blizzard conditions, and then it warmed up the next day to be almost as warm as San Diego is right now.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Debbie Frimmer, my DIY display already takes up half my store. I'm going to have to blow out a wall.
Well, I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, Deb.
Debbie Frimmer, you know, it's good stuff. What can we say?
All right, so this is the tan.
I have a small shop
Shadow.
now, so I'm making it work. I'll send you pictures of my display, Debbie.
Well, fortunately for you, right now we only have the one size, so you're okay.
How did
Right.
you get to number 5 on the wheel? So number 5 is actually just a color. It's that popsicle color there.
Yeah, I think
and this actually looks good on this pot, but on other things we
on the
painted,
white panel that we painted earlier with everything
it
by
looked
it.
too fleshy pinky.
Yeah,
There's like a skin color, but this looks really pretty. I don't know. Colors are funny. Like they change in the light.
yep.
That looks awesome.
I do like the smoky, like that's
Yeah.
pretty good with the gray skies mixed in. So
That's
this is
very France.
this is pretty close. Once this dries, this will be pretty close to number 11, in between 11 and 12. That-
So if we did hypothetically go with this color, what would the name be?
oh,
Oh, that's a good question.
It's
call,
like
call it Blue Hills, like the Blue Hills of.
The Texas?
No, I don't think they're in Texas. I think they're in.
Sonia says, I feel like the weather here in North Carolina has flip-flopped with San Diego. Well, that's not right.
They said they want you to do number 11. So number 11 is gray skies mixed with number 1. Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did here. This will darken up as we go. As this dries out, this will darken up, and it might take 2 coats to get fully dark because this was raw wood and it just sucked that right up.
What about a faint, clean yellow? So I am planning on eventually coming out with a yellow.
We
It's just not as big of a heavy hitter.
It was more of like a mustardy yellow, but we do want to add a yellow because that's a primary color. And if you have a yellow, you can do all kinds of greens and blues and oranges. You can get that going. So we want to later add like a yellow and a really good red, like a barn red. And then
you could name this marine layer and go with the beach theme. Sand
just keep with the beach
marine
theme.
Layer.
Well, I try to have like
cottagey colors.
Cottagey colors. So the beach cottage that makes that.
Yeah, it's
called the beach
cottage.
vibe line.
Yeah.
Where Jamie wishes she was every time that it snows.
They work on the coasts and in the Midwest and in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that is that dry.
Kelly
enough?
Ray is here. Hi, Kelly. Lisa Horner. I'm at San Diego. I grew up in Fallbrook, and I'm now in Haley, Idaho. And last night we had 8 inches of snow, and today
I'm wanting to do a dark.
We had an avalanche warning.
That's,
oh my
goodness!
goodness!
No, not an avalanche.
I love the sand dollar.
You need more room?
Dry
Lemon
all the way?
yellow.
It's not dry all the way. There's a few spots.
I have binge watched you lately. Did you know we are now besties? No, I didn't know that, Brandy. You gonna come over for keto ice cream?
Or there's actually Rocky Road in her freezer right now. Real stuff.
Grandma's Knickers Blue, says Rustic Rehab. Debbie, it's cold here in Iowa, 32.
Do you want me? I don't know if we're going to pop a breaker. How are your breakers? Can we run this at the same time?
Yeah, it's not like the store.
Okay.
It should be fine.
Do you want to heat gun that real quick? Let's clean up some of our.
just used, and I would call it stormy weather. Yes.
I was gonna do some
like when you have a winter that has a lot of rain, isn't it like El Nino or something like that?
That's in Arizona. That storm comes up from like the South Pacific.
I call it El Pain in the Butto. I really like. Which one is this one?
Debbie Friendler says call it Beach House.
Beach House.
That's cute.
Good one. Good.
Beach House.
All right, we're gonna finish. So wherever we always know wherever it's light, that's where we need to touch it up.
Yeah.
Deborah Lyon asked, what is the best clay, etc., to put with the molds on clay pots? We like to use the air dry clay if you're using clay. That's
IOD.
That's our favorite. The IOD is like the creamiest, easiest to use, molds the best and keeps the best detail. Just know if you're going to be using those outside, they're only going to be as strong as the sealer you put on them and how many coats you put on them.
Yeah, because the rain can make that clay.
Yeah, the rain will affect that clay.
Which is why we used resin, although I kind of wish you would have used clay, which was Debbie's idea.
I tried to tell you, bring the clay.
I know. We're just going to have to heat gun these and try to get them to mold.
Cheryl is asking how long I've lived here. I've lived here 6 years, I believe, Cheryl. Just over 6 years.
Okay, I think that should be good enough. You can do some dark and decrepit on there. Is that what the goal is?
Oh, yeah. Remember we had the Arctic vortex? Remember that a while back?
Yeah.
That was like 10 years ago? That was
not fun.
No.
All right, where's the dark and decrepit?
Sonia says we were in the mid 80s a couple weeks ago and set record highs for February. Sonia, where are
reach
you?
over you here, Debbie. I'm going to do...
Texas has been fairly warm.
Yeah, Texas is warm.
So where is... Okay, this is... I don't know that we got any of these. Did you paint any of these?
The
I feel like I did.
On
I think
any
wasn't
pots?
the patina this color right here? Yeah.
Is it that?
Yeah, it's number 3.
That looks like mint.
No, that's Haint Blue.
Oh, Haint Blue. This is the mint. I don't think we got one.
Wait, this is Haint Blue. What's this?
That's Haint Blue.
Yeah, that's
then
Haint
what's
Blue.
this?
This is a mix.
Okay.
That might be patina. I'm going to paint another one just to see.
Okay.
We
We'll
got
have
one
to-
left. All right, the dark and decrepit, the mic's on. Can I have that real quick?
Yep.
Texas is hot. Melissa says, I'm near Galveston.
Oh,
My-
yeah. Galveston's amazing.
My sister lives a little north of Houston.
Oh, wow.
And
I'm going to eat your muscles.
she was up here like a month ago in February, and she was dying because she's like, it's 78 degrees at my house right now. It was 20 at ours.
Oh my goodness.
If I
Okay.
had to recommend a glue, it would not be
Oh,
E6000.
there you go.
No, it's not my favorite. Kelly Ray says, can you tell us more about the options for sealers? So this paint here that we're using tonight has a built-in sealer. So you don't need to seal it. And it's even good for outside, which is amazing. And it's still very, very non-toxic and clean. It's a
Yeah,
beautiful,
come
it
around
has
over
a
here.
self-leveler. It's like
Whoa.
the sister paint to the clay paint, but it's very different than our clay formula. With the clay paint, you have options. We have a couple liquid sealers. We have liquid patina, big top, and then we have the waxes. And all of those will deepen the color to various degrees. But with this paint, you don't need a sealer at all. Big top is our strongest sealer, and that's for high surface areas or high use surfaces.
High traffic.
Yeah. Liquid patina, which we do have here somewhere tonight, mimics the look of wax, but it's a brush on. And then our waxes are just beautiful, buttery, super easy to use because they're super soft. Usually it takes a lot of elbow grease to put on wax, but ours doesn't. You don't have to wear
Oh
gloves.
no, it's
There's
so
no smell to it. Like some waxes are very strong smelling and will give you a headache and are flammable. Our waxes are super soft and buttery, no gloves required, no harsh chemicals. Wax is great. It's usually my go-to sealer, except for outside because the wax will melt off your piece in the sun. But this paint here is a one-step paint, so no sealer required. It starts off light and dries darker, where the clay paint will start off dark and dry lighter, and then the sealer will darken it up again. That was a mouthful.
You got it out though.
You were doing so good. I'm just gonna sit over here and dark and decrepit this. I was like, yeah, Debbie's got it, man.
So Trish Cooper just got here. Have the new colors been shown?
Yeah, so they're not colors in that we've released them there, but they're like test kitchen. We're deciding.
Yeah. So we haven't picked any yet. We've got 12 options here and we need to narrow them down to 3. So we have been, all these pots on the table, Trish, are the possible options, and we're asking for input.
Okay, I think I'm gonna line them up and then we'll. Oh, you have some golden rule here. What were you gonna do with that?
Oh, you just never know.
We were gonna add a little wax.
Yeah, you just never know when you need gold.
Okay.
Melissa says my bedside tables painted with DIY have clear wax and I love them. I do too. I love clear wax. Cindy Martin, those pots look like seaside cottages.
Thank you. I like.
Yeah.
I think they're really pretty.
I actually don't know what colors are in order here. Oh, we lost one. Turn
no.
That one
What
came right
happened?
off.
Oh,
That glue
look.
just.
That glue won't hang on there.
That glue is not hanging this evening.
Oh man. See, I'm here, so your live is going south.
No, we have all kinds of snafus in our lives.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
we
an
do.
acronym I'm not supposed to use because it means bad words.
Oh yeah, we
It does?
found that out. Don't say that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my uncle told me what that meant. Oh, that dark and decrepit looks really good.
And what you can do is like, I'll let this dry completely. And if there's an area that I'm like, oh, I don't really like the way that dark and decrepit worked, I just come back and lightly hit it with the cottage color and then we're good to go. Unlike wax, once you wax, you're done, you know?
Annie Spackman's on here, Jamie.
Oh, we just talked about you today. We met
Yeah.
a reseller from Vignettes.
Yes.
What's her name? Do you remember?
Tina?
Tina? Yeah. She was at Kobe's and she said
Yeah.
she had a booth at Vignettes. And I was like, I know Annie from Vignettes.
Yeah. Hi, Annie. Help us pick the color, Annie. Oh no, I just took myself off of. Now I'm over on your YouTube channel. How did I do that?
Is that YouTube? Oh, you're still here.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
So if you comment on there, it's going to comment as me watching your channel.
Annie says she loves Tina.
Well, we
And
love
3
Tina
hearts.
too.
And Kelly Ray says, wow, 12 to 3. That's going to be difficult.
You're
Indeed.
telling us, Kelly, that's going to be the fun part there.
Kelly Ray did not know that snafu meant bad words.
Don't look it up.
Yeah, it's an acronym.
I'm
Don't
painting
do it.
an armoire with kissing booth and cowgirl coral with some splashes of old 57 and mermaid tail. Oh my gosh, you are a woman after my heart. I love those colors.
All right, kind of
So
got
what do
them.
you use instead of
Someone says I like the
E6000?
blue in the front.
So we use Gorilla Glue Construction Adhesive Max Strength, I believe is what it's called. It's a mouthful. It comes in clear or gray or black. We usually use it in the clear, and it's like super thick and put it right
Jamie,
on there
that
and
is
ready to
like-
go.
Divine. That looks like we got it in France.
I have been to France a few times.
Yes.
I've seen a few things. But
Annie says, what colors is Jamie using right now?
So
Jamie?
she's dark and decrepiting the cracks and kind of glazing this, which you can do right away because you don't have to put a sealer on here.
Mm-hmm.
so this is number on the wheel that Zeb has. This is number 6, number 1, number 3, and the really light soft blue isn't on the wheel. This is our haint blue that's already out. It's a really soft blue.
And you can
It
see the
reads
dramatic
white.
difference between the two.
Yeah, people kept saying, "Oh, these colors are the same," and you can
No,
definitely
no.
tell. And
Totally
here's
different.
vintage mint. Zeb, show them vintage mint against all those. Like vintage mint doesn't look like these shades at all. It's like so much bright.
Yeah, we already have this color. This is one that's already released.
And
Oh,
the
I got
haint blue
drippy.
we already have.
Hold on, I gotta catch a drip.
We're dripping.
Oh, it's glue that dripped.
Yeah, I don't know what these pots. I don't know if they're gonna make it back to Debbie's shop.
No, they will.
Okay, so we'll show you like that.
We'll just take them off and then redo them in clay.
Yeah.
So the numbers here, and you guys can help us pick because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if you just start at the top, that's 1 and it goes around through 12. This is gray skies in the cottage colors. And so this is one of the colors that the warehouse sent us. This is one all the way through number 6. And then these ones over here are colors that we either mix these together to combine them and see, hey, we can get this dark with these colors, or they're colors that we mix with existing colors. So this is number 1. 11 and 12 are number 1 mixed with gray skies. This is number 2 mixed with vintage mint. This is number 1 mixed with haint blue, and then this is number 8 is number 3 mixed with number 6, and it got kind of like a real sagey color. And number 7 is 6 and 5 mixed together.
All I can say is, I mean, these colors, like,
Right away.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
they're
please.
good. They're really pretty.
I'm
People are
kind of-
loving them.
Look at the combo with the dark and decrepit.
No, that's amazing. Like this sand dollar color, I am in love with it. And I don't even like neutrals. But with the smoky blue, what are we calling it?
I don't know. I haven't
Smoky
decided.
Mountain blue.
I don't know.
Man, that dark and decrepit in between is just gorgeous, Jamie.
You have to work like in small sections, though. You guys see how
Because it dries so fast.
it dries so fast, and if you like, there's a few spots where it really dried faster than I can wipe it, and so if I don't like it in the morning in the daylight, I'll just come lightly hit those with my original color.
You can use dark wax and you have a lot more open time.
Yes.
But
So
I forgot to bring the dark wax.
So
Jamie's,
quick. Oh, go ahead.
Jamie's being a trooper.
Yeah, she's using the dark and decrepit. Quick commercial break. I made this color wheel with the JRV stencils on Debbie's prompting. She got Jamie to make the color wheel stencils, and they're awesome for
They're
all kinds
so
of
good.
things.
Yeah.
This one has exactly 12 on it, so it conveniently works. This was a clock face that I just put the color wheel on and painted these colors on.
And we're gonna turn it back into a clock. We have the clock parts,
You
right?
want me to do that? I can.
Yeah. Let's turn it back into the clock. I love.
I'm too
color
tired.
and
All the mixing is confusing me.
I know it
Yeah,
is.
it's getting late. It's not as late back here in California, but if you're back east, it's getting late.
Cheryl McCurdy La Montagna says, I love 136 and I'm from Cypress, Texas. Can you hold up the number 7 pot bigger? Gina said,
I don't know if I made a number 7 pot. I might not have made a number 7 color.
what is number 7?
It's these two mixed.
Oh, no. We can hold them up side by side though. So just imagine these two mixed together. Can you see it?
You don't happen to have a Phillips screwdriver, do you, Debbie?
I think I probably do.
Oh, I might not need
Debbie
it.
alone?
I might not need it.
We got a mess up here. All right, I'll
I
clean
got
that up
2
later.
flats.
All right, my lamp is done. You guys, what do you guys think? You like the lamp? Yeah, or nay? I'll get some good pictures of it tomorrow. I'll do a little short for you.
Jamie made a necklace today. Are you wearing it? You
Oh,
can
yeah.
show off the necklace. She made a necklace at
I
my
don't know.
jewelry bar.
I don't know if I can get close enough for them to see it.
It's so cute. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, you helped me because I was like, how do you do this? I'll show you guys. Debbie has these charms at her jewelry bar. There's this cute little bird's nest. Can you guys see the bird's nest? I don't know if you can see it on Zeb. Can you see
Jamie,
it on that
somebody's going to want to buy that. Are you going to sell it?
Hang on.
And Zeb's gonna see if he can fix the camera. So it's
Yeah, you
okay.
can see it.
Oh, we love you too, Annie. Jessica Ann
really fun.
Waller, I know her as Abracadabra.
Oh,
She
yeah.
is on here. 10 to 21 here in Wisconsin, she says.
Oh wow, it's late over there.
Can you
This-
show the lamp close up? Asked Sonia Holder.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll let Zeb do it because I always knock
The
things
lamp
over.
is gorgeous.
No, the lamp. Oh, look.
Now
at
it's a
that.
fun color wheel clock, and you can do any colors you want. This is just
Right.
the color combo we did.
I really wanted him to glue like little paintbrushes on top of the handles, but he said that might not work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'd be too heavy for this little clock mechanism.
Could you get like a tiny saw and like cut the handle?
Yes, he'd
If
be like,
I was at home.
he just saw it. Here's
All right,
Zeb.
so here's the colors again, and then I'll bring the lamp up, and then I think we showed all the things.
Yeah, I think that
And
point
you
we're
guys,
probably done.
didn't we only pay $5 for that lamp at the thrift store today?
It was
Yeah.
only $5.
You didn't see the before, but this thing is gorgeous now. Absolutely gorgeous. Like paint will totally doll up your thrift store finds and make them look super high end. Like I just feel like we could walk into like a really cool boutique, like the one on Cedros called
DIY Go Go.
Yeah, and that would be like $100.
$139.95 on DIY Go Go. So we'll get some good pictures of it tomorrow and listed on Debbie's website, which is DIY Go Go. And if you guys want to buy this lamp, you'll be the first to get anything painted with potential new
Yeah.
cottage colors.
And Jamie will probably sign the bottom. Yeah?
I will. Apparently, signing the bottom is a thing. Every now and then, people ask me to sign stuff, and I do. I feel weird.
Yeah.
Like, am I really an artist? I don't know.
Yes, you are. Are you kidding me?
Well, thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah.
Make sure you're weighing in. We will get you some better pictures in
Yes.
better lighting tomorrow. That's going to be more true to what these colors actually are. It's nighttime under artificial lighting, and it was a
Yeah.
little tough to see what they're actually going to be. But you can see here on the lamp that they're
beautiful.
going to be pretty
Yeah.
together. It's a good combo.
Really,
So-
really pretty, beautiful colors.
And weigh in with what you want. We've showed the color wheel a few times. We'll show that again tomorrow. Maybe with some better numbers on them so you can see what they are, and then be like, hey, I like this color, because we're going to use those suggestions on which ones we end up picking.
We love
Um,
you too, Brendan. Thank you for spending the night with us.
Yeah. Thank you guys
Love
for
y'all.
being
Thanks,
here.
everyone.
Bye, guys. If you like
Love
this
ya.
video, hit the share button, give us a thumbs up, and then subscribe to Jamie Ray Vintage and Debbie's Design Diary for more
DIY.
and paint
Yeah.
and junk and thrifting and anything else we decide to start doing.
Yes. And go watch the video on their YouTube channel of our trip to Kobe's swap meet. It's so fun. You can see all the stuff we bought today.
We had a good time.
And all the stuff
Yeah.
we didn't get, because we left a lot
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Oh, and
Couldn't
people that
fit it all
are
in the car.
on my pages, we will have a thrift haul tomorrow night. We've already pre-recorded it. Zeb will get it uploaded tonight, and we will be there responding in real time to comments. So
Yeah,
we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Catch y'all later.